Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Notes with Mr. Sager, helping you engage with this week's Seesaw music activity. For this week, we are using the standard Respond to draw the setting of a piece of music that I have assigned. So, since we are responding to a specific piece of music, I recommend that before you check out this video, you listen to the music that is attached to the Seesaw activity. If you'd like, I have the link available in the description below. So, if you want, pause the video right here, take a listen to that music, and then come back and join me for the rest of my video. If you've already listened, here's what I'm asking you to do. First, after you've listened to the music, you're thinking about the setting. Remember, setting is your time and place. So when I think of the setting, I think of maybe a month, maybe a season. I think of the weather. I think of, time of day. Is it morning? Is it night? Is it this year? Is it from the past? Is it in the future? Those are all things that you can think about with your setting. Next, I'm thinking about how can I connect the sounds and the music to the different parts of my setting. So in this song, some of the things that I hear are that it starts soft, but it gets louder. It starts light, but it gets heavier. I think the overall sound is kind of dark. And I think as the song goes, it builds with more and more intensity. So I think the overall mood that I think of is kind of creepy, kind of spooky, something that's just kind of overall dark. So I'm going to use those sounds of light and heavy, of dark, of spooky to influence the way that I draw my setting. So after you've drawn your setting, which can be done right on Seesaw, or you can do what I did, which is draw a picture on paper and upload the picture, I'm asking you to share a few sentences about what it is that you drew and how it connects to the music. So I drew a setting that I think matches the music. Here's my drawing of my setting. What I have here is my little castle surrounded by a moat. I decided that I thought it was night because it sounded dark, so I drew a little moon here. And I also thought since it gets kind of loud, I thought of thunder and lightning, and I thought that adds to the spooky factor of my castle. So I drew some little lightning bolts here on my gray clouds. And I also gave it, a little moat because sometimes I think with a castle, if it's kind of tucked away or it's got this moat kind of a thing, it kind of gives the illusion that maybe they're trying to keep someone out, and that adds a little bit more to the spooky. So your description of your drawing doesn't have to be that long. If you'd like, you can just say, I drew a castle, I drew it at night, I drew it during a thunderstorm. Those are short, 3 sentences that describe exactly what I'm looking at and what I drew. The way that it connects can be the words that match both the music and the picture. So dark could be one that matches both my picture and my music. Maybe I connect something like I thought the music sounded spooky, so I drew something that had a bit of a spooky feel to it. Anything like that is a good connection to make, as long as I have at least one keyword that matches between the music and the picture. So remember, on Seesaw, you can draw a picture like I have and then upload a picture of your picture. Or you can draw it right on Seesaw, whichever one is easier. Just make sure that you have a way to tell me what it is that you've drawn and how it matches the music. So if you want, you can write that down on another piece of paper. You can write it up on Seesaw, or you can record yourself as a video or an audio explaining your drawing. That's my notes with Mr. Sager. I look forward to seeing everyone's creative work, and I really hope you enjoy the music that I've selected. It's one of my favorites. Have a nice one, everybody.